Hello, this is Ashley Samihi, and this is my Module 12 learning activity. Let's go ahead and start with my bad slides. One of the first things I did was included a lot of animation, so everything's kind of bouncing around the screen, it all bounces in. I purposely used way too many colors. There's sort of a couple different shades of green in the background, some blue, the font is pink. It's meant to sort of look bad. The graphic is really kind of not an appropriate graphic. It doesn't really go with my title slide. It's just not a very good one that you would use. For my second slide, I have my main points, but the font is too small. It's not the recommended size that we use for our headings. The text body of this, instead of doing the 6x6, this is just a lot of text. It's full sentences. The font is very difficult to read, and again, a lot of color, a lot of things going on. It's very chaotic in this one. On this one, I also have a lot of animation. I have too many graphics. You can't read it, you can't understand what's going on. The font here is small. It's a difficult color to read. You really can't see what's going on with the graphs. There's just too much going on. For my edited slides, on my first one, I decided to stick with a color scheme that would be recognizable to my audience, red, white, and black. I decided to use a graphic that is simple. It's clearly sort of an anti-textbook. The font is the correct heading size, and the typeface is also understandable and readable. For my main points, this one I really went with the 6x6, so everything is less than 6 words and less than 6 lines. It's just easier to understand. It's easier for the audience to read, and it's a continuation of that color scheme. Rather than having the slide with 3 or 4 graphs and just being too much to look at, I decided to split it up into 2, and I also changed the color of the graph to match the color scheme of the rest of my presentation. And I also made sure to include the citation. If you noticed in the second slide, I didn't include the citation for my graph, which should be included. So both of these I decided to one in a similar color as well for the graph, and I also included my citation at the end. I think these last 4 slides are definitely better than the first 3. There's no animation, they're just easier to understand. Thank you.